I'm going to show you how to animate this blizzard by hand. Hey everybody, Aaron Blaise here, and so I'm going to show you how to do a blizzard, 2D, hand-drawn, and I'm going to show you how to do it in a real economical way. Let's come over to the drawing board. So I'm working today in TV Paint. This is my animation software. There's other animation softwares out there that you can use, and you'll be able to do the same thing that I'm going to show you today. What we're going to be doing is I'm basically going to be animating just a few snowflakes going across the screen, and we're going to multiply them, we're going to resize them, we're going to reposition them, we're going to do all kinds of stuff, and it's going to look like a blizzard. It's going to be really cool. Now keep in mind, this doesn't just have to be snow. This can be rain, it can be dust particles, it can be all kinds of stuff. Use this idea if ever you need that kind of thing going through a shot in some animation you're doing. So the first thing we're going to do is I've got a colored background. Because I'm doing snow, I'm going to animate in white. So I want to see it over my colored background. So that's what I've done. I've created a background here, and I've got a new drawing over the top. And so I've got a brush. Pick whatever brush you want to use, and I'm just going to put a little drawing, and this is going to be hard blowing snow. So it's not just falling from the top down to the bottom. We're going to be going from left to right, okay? So I'm drawing a little piece of snow right here. Boom, that's it. Actually, I want to create one blank frame. Let's do this. Get rid of that. I want to create a blank frame, and I'll show you later why I want to create a blank frame. Now, you've got a new instance right here. So there's our little piece of snow. Now I'm going to advance one frame, clear it. I'm going to turn on my onion skin so I can see where it was, and I'm going to draw another, and I'm going to put a little blur on there. Just like that. And then we're going to put another frame right here. And you want to make it kind of erratic. You want it to follow kind of this erratic pathway. And because it's blowing snow, you want it to go across pretty quickly. So I'm just working my way across the screen, trying to add little scrubby kind of blur on it. I say blur, it's like, I'm just adding like little lines, little action lines. So now when we play this, we got this snow flying across the screen. Okay? Now it's going to go across pretty well. All right, so there it is. It's flying across the screen. That's cool. I like that. Let's hold on to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend that one frame, that blank frame, I'm going to extend it out, and I'm going to extend out the end as well. We'll make this whole thing about 80 frames long, okay? So now when I play it, it just goes across, and then we've got some blank frames. Now I have the ability to move it around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this layer. This is important. I'm going to copy this layer. I'm going to create a new animation layer on top, and then I'm going to paste my copied layer right here. Boom. Got it copied right there. Now I can stagger where I want that to come in, and I can also, watch this. I'm going to come up to my move tool, and I can also move it. So I'm moving it down. Okay? I'm going to hit return so it hits all of the instances. There. Now watch when I play it. Now we've got two snowflakes, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to combine it with the bottom layer. And all you have to do is just drag the top layer down over the bottom layer and then and hit combine. It's super easy. So there we go. So I'm going to turn the top one off. So now we've got two snowflakes. Okay? Very simple. Very simple. Now I'm going to take that layer, I'm going to copy it, I'm going to create a new animation layer, and I'm going to paste it Now I'm going to move that down here. I'm just going to move it on the timeline where it all comes in. Let's pull back our length to where we were. There we go. And I'm also, once again, going to highlight the whole layer. And I'm going to move it again. Actually, let's move it down here just a little bit more. Hit return. So now when I play it, we've doubled it again. So now we've got 4 snowflakes going across. Okay? So I think you can see where this is going. All I'm doing is I'm doubling and doubling, and we can end up with a full blizzard. And if all you have to do is animate maybe 3 or 4 different snowflakes, and you can get this effect. Okay, so now what we've got it, once again, it's playing back a little bit slow just because of the size, but I'm going to export it now. But I'm going to export it with no background. So I'm going to turn off the background. Let's turn that off. And I'm going to go to export. I'm going to make sure my background is turned off, and I export it as a movie file, and that will get rid of the background. It'll make it a PNG. So I'm going to go ahead and just hit export. Okay, so I've opened up Premiere. This is my editing software that I use, and I brought in a background that I painted. It's a snowy landscape in the Arctic, and I've got my snow right here, my PNG no background file, and I put that right here, right over the top. Now the snow, I'm going to go ahead and on the blend mode, rather than have it on normal, I want to set it to screen. That'll make it all nice and white. So now when I play it, we've got this nice snow blowing across the screen. And that works great. Now I want to do another thing now. I'm going to take this, I'm going to bring it on again. All I'm doing is I'm doubling and doubling and doubling and doubling, and we can end up with a full blizzard. And all you have to do is animate maybe 3 or 4 different snowflakes, and you can get this effect. It's very, very effective. So there you have it. We just made a blizzard just by animating a few snowflakes and repeating them, resizing them, moving them around on the timeline, and multiplying that and doing it over and over again. You can create something that's really complex and really interesting with just a little bit of work. That's what we've done here. And keep in mind, you can do this with rain, dust particles, all kinds of stuff. It really gives a great sense of environment and makes it much more tangible, your world. So it's very cool. Go ahead and try this, put some beauty back into the world, and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks.